There's a research institute in Geneva, the Research Institute for the Globalisation of Local Economy, that spends its time studying something most people never think about. Not nations, not global markets, but the small, overlooked places in between, the districts, the towns, the local governments that never make the headlines, but where most of the world's population actually lives and works. Their research keeps landing on the same quiet fact. Global growth doesn't actually happen at the global level. It happens in thousands of small, specific places, each one making its own decisions about its own advantage, mostly without knowing what the others are doing, and mostly without anyone with a global view even looking their way. There are roughly 500,000 such districts and local government areas across the world. Most of them still sit exactly where episode 1 started, unable to see the trend, the buyer, the standard, the risk, the expert who could help, not because they lack ambition, because nobody built the connective tissue between where they are and where the opportunity is. It's exactly this gap the Institute set out to close, and the Globalized Business AI Enablement Platform is what that work became. That's the scale of what we've actually been describing this whole series. Not a fix for one region, a pattern that in principle could run underneath all 500,000 of them, each one small on its own, each one capable of finding its place in a global economy that has genuinely never had a good way of finding them back. Small things, great way, not because the places are small, because the shift starts small. One region, one connection, one visible opportunity at a time, and compounds from there. Which brings us back to where this channel actually started. Before this series had a name. A new renaissance isn't announced from the center. It's built district by district in places willing to be found. We opened with that idea, 5 episodes of obstacles later, and 1 episode of what closes them. We are back at the same belief, just with the mechanics filled in. So here's the last question, and it's really the only one that matters. Of the 500,000 places like yours, what would it take for the world to finally find this one? I'm Raymond. Thank you for watching this series, and see you in what we build next.